Hey everyone, Chef Coco here, coming to you from Studio Kitchen number 7. No, just kidding. Coming to you straight from my kitchen with another episode of Cooking with Chef Coco. This video is going to be a video that I was asked to do by my friend out there, Shutterbug on the AT. She asked for some lasagna, to teach how to make some lasagna. Lasagna is not as difficult as people think it is. It is time consuming, but the way I'm going to do it, it's going to be a little bit less time. It still might be about a 30-minute process, maybe 20. So what we're going to start off with is you got 1 pound of lasagna noodles. Get 2 jars of your favorite marinara sauce, or if you have a chef that you know that makes it and jars it, then buy it from them. 2 pounds of ground beef. I used the ground chuck today, and I got 1 pound of ground Italian sausage, and I used the sweet. You're going to have 1 15-ounce tub of ricotta cheese, and what you're going to do with that, you're going to take 1 tablespoon of minced garlic and a tablespoon of Italian herbs. You're going to mix that together, and we're going to use 1 pound of shredded mozzarella. So you can see everything is right here. And you can use whatever Italian herbs you want. What I've already done is I've already started a few things. Right here in this bowl there, I have the 15-ounce tub of ricotta cheese with the herbs and the garlic. And over here in this pan here in the back, I already browned off my ground beef and my Italian sausage. In this pan right here, we have some of my homemade marinara sauce. So right now I just started the water for the noodles. You can do this one of 2 ways. You got to bring this to a boil, number 1, but you can do this one of 2 ways. A lot of people cook the noodles and they cook it by direction of the box. What I do with the noodles, you can do it 2 ways. The way I'm going to do it is cooking the noodles for only 4 minutes in the water, take them out. Or you can do it the restaurant way and just put the noodles, lay the noodles down in your pan, put your sauce down first. Follow the process I'm going to do, and you can do your noodles from the box to your pan. You don't even have to cook your noodles. But for the ease of you all out there in YouTube land, I'm going to only cook the noodles for 4 minutes, a total of 4 minutes, and then we'll go from there. So stay tuned, and we'll get on to the next steps. Okay, as you can see here, the water has come to a nice boil, and since I have such a small pan, because I'm not making a lot, I'm not making a whole big pan for like I would do at the restaurant, I've got 12 sheets. Yes, they are bigger than the pan, but what I'm going to do is once it gets a little pliable, I'm just going to fold it over. So I'm going to drop the sheets in, do them a couple at a time. Same with all pasta. You want about 3 quarts or so of water, because the more water you have, the less starchier your pasta is going to be. So I set my timer for 4 minutes, and I got a pair of tongs here to be able to get these down into the water a little bit further. And also remember to salt your water. I use sea salt, and I salted it pretty heavily. And we're going to let this pasta cook for 4 minutes. A normal cooking time for noodles is, depending on the noodle, is like 7 to 8 minutes. But again, that would make it al dente, and I want them before that. So I want them still firm to where when I put the sauce in here, the noodles are going to absorb the sauce, and it's going to cook. That will cook the pasta more to the al dente side. So we're just going to move them around a little bit so they don't stick to each other. And I have one of those pasta pans where it's an insert, so I'm just going to pull it up out of the water when 4 minutes is up. And in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sauce. I'm going to take my sauce. I got my pan right here, as you can see. I'm going to put a base layer of sauce down on the bottom. You do not have to spray your pans either. You just want everything to be all natural. So I got my sauce, that's my base layer for the pan. And I also set your oven for 350, and we're gonna bake it for about a half an hour, uncovered. And you'll see what I'm gonna do, what I mean when I get to that. This is a nice hard boil too, so you want your water to be a nice hard boil. I don't know if you can see that, but a hard boil. Okay? So in the meantime, we just watch your pasta. And when you do your beef, brown your beef in your sausage, season it with a little sea salt, kosher salt, whatever salt you want to use, Himalaya salt. Just season your beef with a little salt and pepper, because you're going to have the garlic and the Italian herbs in here, plus the flavor of your sauce. So, got about a minute or so to go. Almost 2 minutes to go here. So, just a minute. And then what we're going to do is, hopefully, what I'm going to be able to do is do what is going to be called, it should be 16 layers, I'm hoping, because I got 12 sheets of pasta, 3 for each layer. Then I'm going to have the cheese, the sauce, the meat. So when it comes up to the top layer will be the 16th layer. So you're going to have sauce, you're going to have pasta, sauce, meat, and cheese. And you're going to alternate your layers, which you'll see. While that's doing its thing, I'm going to pop open one of my bags of mozzarella. And if you don't want it that cheesy, you don't have to use a whole pound. You can use a half a pound if you want. One bag of mozzarella if you wanted to. It's totally up to you. It's your taste. So, and that, got about 19 seconds, 15 seconds on the clock. And you see how it's pliable but not totally cooked, if you can tell. I mean, it is bending, but it's not ready to be consumed. And you can eat it hard if you want to, but I don't. So I'll put you back down for a minute. And I'll just line you up to where we're going to be doing that. Turn that off. If you have one of these pasta pans, also let's watch this. If you have one of these pasta pans where it's got a strainer inside, do not just lift it right up. You want it to come up slowly. If you lift it too fast and too hard, then the water's going to splash all over you. And that would not be good, trust me. I've had many burns in the kitchen. Okay, so with my tongs, I got that drained. I'm going to take my layer, put it down into the pasta, into the sauce, and just fold it over. And then this one, I'm just going to go the other way and fold it over this way. If you have a pan that is the length of the pasta, that would be even better. I just don't have one, because I really don't make lasagna a lot at home. But when I work at my work, I do, or I did. So let's see. All right, there's that. That's the first layer of pasta. What I'm going to do, turn that off as well. Gonna get another a little layer of sauce. Just a little bit. Spread it around with your ladle. Then we're going to take the meat. And spread that around on the layer. Now it's just building. Constructing your lasagna. Okay. That's that. Now the ricotta cheese. What you do is just take the spoon. Just dab it off the spoon. Like this. I do for this pan I'm just doing about 5 dollops. That's what we call a dollop. Now another layer of pasta. If your pasta sticks together, just dunk it back down into the water if you have to. And now I'm going to go opposite to that curve that way for me because of my pan, again, is not big enough. And this is a hands-on kind of job. You gotta touch your food. Let's see, one more this way. And I push it down just a little bit, just so it makes a flatter layer. Now I forgot, I'm gonna do the marinara. Spread it around. What I forgot to do on that last layer was my mozzarella, but that's okay. I'll finish the mozzarella on all the rest of the layers. You want to be putting mozzarella on every single layer as well. I just don't want to sit here and pull it apart now and make a mess. So I'll make sure that I put mozzarella in this layer. Your ricotta. And I try to alternate the angles to where I go with these. And one right in the middle. Here, mozzarella, mozzarella, mozzarella. Okay, there's that. See how it's coming out? I'm just going to move this out of the way so you can really watch what I'm doing here. Next layer of pasta. This is already bending, so I'm going to try and work with that automatic bend that has in there. Shutterbug, you see how easy this is. It just takes a little time. But I hope when I'm going to get in touch with you after I make this, and we're going to have to meet up because I will taste a piece of it, just a little bit, but then it's all yours and your husband's. Again, marinara. Make sure that you have enough marinara to go on the top because that's where you're going to put most of your marinaras, on the top. There's your sauce there. I'm going to put this here. There's your meat. Ricotta. The mozzarella. Then the last layer of pasta. Last layer of pasta is going down now. And the only thing that's going to go on this top is the marinara sauce. It's the only thing that's going to go on the top of this. We're going to put it in the oven and bake it at 350 for about 30 minutes. And then we're going to take it out and put a layer of a mozzarella on the top. There we go. There we go. Looking good. What I'm going to do is clean up my edge there and put this on a sheet tray so that any of, if it bubbles, it will go onto your sheet tray instead of all over your oven. So there you go. Put it in the oven, 30 minutes, and then we're going to take it out and cheese it and put it back in the oven for about another 15-ish minutes to let the cheese melt. I'll see you in a few. Hi, Chef Coco back at you. 30 minutes just was when timer went off, and I just took this out of the oven. What I'm going to do is now top that all with cheese and put it back in the oven. Hi, Chef Coco back at you. Had a little glitch in my phone, so what I was saying is I'm going to took that out of the oven. Now I'm going to get the rest of my mozzarella cheese, put it on the top, and then put this back in the oven. You might want to have a little bit more sauce than what I had on the top, but I'm sure this is still going to be fine. Just give this a little push down, and it'll get it down into the sauce down below. Just put this out on. It's a little easier doing it like this and then just pushing things down. Then we're just going to put it back in the oven, like I said, for 10 to 15 more minutes. And it's fine if it doesn't stay down in the pan. Nothing wrong with that, because I don't mind a little bit of crunchiness of my pasta either. So 10-15 more minutes on this, and I'll check back with you. Okay, 10 minutes are up. I took the lasagna out of the oven, as you can see, and what you need to do now is just let it rest for about, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. Let it set, and then we will cut into a slice and give it a try. Again, that was a 30-minute cook time without the cheese. Then we put the cheese on, cooked it for another 10 minutes to get that cheese nice and gooey melted. And we're going to let it rest now for another 10 minutes. And then we're going to serve it. We'll check back with you in a few minutes. Hi everyone, Chef Coco back at you here at my dining room table. Take a look at this beauty. Tell me that that is not a delicious looking lasagna. And if you can see all the layers in there. Pasta sauce, cheese, meat. Absolutely delightful. And to go with it, you can drink any kind of red wine you want, if you want. Any kind of wine you want, whatever your taste is. But I felt like having beer, so I picked up a Leinenkugel's Snowdrift Vanilla Porter. I guess I got snow still on my brain. So I thought I'd give it a try. I've never had it before, so I'm going to give that beer a try. And I'm going to take some of my Romano cheese, put it over the top, and give it a taste. So, cheers. It's good. It's good. It's not bad. All right. I'm going to take the first bite of this meat and cheese lasagna. That's Italiano. That was so good. Mom, you'd be proud of me. But I already know you are. And Shutterbug, we got to get in touch with me because I have a whole pan over there with your name on it and your husband's name on it. So, I'm probably going to text you right after this video and figure out how to get this pan to you because I am not going to eat that whole pan. Absolutely not. And we got to get back on the trail again. But it's cheesy. The sauce is a really nice flavor because I made it from scratch. And the sausage, the ricotta cheese, the mozzarella, and the pasta noodles, they're not mushy. So you're getting that little bite of the noodle in there as well. So here's to another Cooking with Chef Coco meat lasagna. Ciao. Chef Coco back at you. One more thing. Forgot. If you found any value to this video, hit that like button down below. Any comments or any questions? Put it in the comment section. And please subscribe to my channel. And you can look forward to many more videos of cooking. And since the weather has shaped up a little bit better around here, it's not in the 20s anymore. It has been a lot of rain, but the weather's warmed up quite a bit, and I will be starting to do some hikes soon. I'm going to start getting myself ready the next couple years at least to do the AT in 2020. So you'll see more trail videos, more gear review videos, and some more cooking videos down the road. Again, thank you for joining me in my kitchen. I'm Chef Coco. I'll see you in my kitchen, and I'll see you out on the trail.